and our budget sets an important new course for this province. It restored funding for health and education, it protected frontline services for Albertans, it mobilized $2.1 billion for economic diversification and job creation for the people of Alberta, and it committed to an extra $4.5 billion in capital investment. We also set out a plan to balance the budget in prudent steps as our province's economy recovers. We won't make abrupt moves that just make things worse. We will move to balance as soon as we reasonably can. We also announced our climate leadership plan. That plan is a robust package of policies and commitments that demonstrate Alberta's determination to do its part to respond to climate change for future generations. The failure of our predecessors to act on this issue has become a dangerous economic problem for Alberta. And so I'm proud that Alberta is now a global leader on this issue. We have a Made in Alberta climate change leadership plan that works for our province. We committed to a more transparent government, and we took a big step forward by introducing and passing Bill 5, the Public Sector Compensation Transparency Act. Bill 5 will disclose the salaries of a wider variety of public sector employees, and it will allow Alberta taxpayers to see where their dollars are being spent. This is exactly what we promised we would do in the last election. We introduced Bill 6, the Enhanced Protection for Farm and Ranch Workers Act. And here, as you know, we did make some mistakes. We allowed our province's farmers and ranchers to believe that this legislation was going to impose onerous new rules on families and neighbors. Our intent with Bill 6 was to ensure that these same rights and protections were provided to wage-earning workers on Alberta's farms and ranches without changing the culture of the family farm. So it would have been better if we'd launched this bill in better form, but when we understood the issues with it, we moved to correct them with an important amendment to make its intent clear. Bill 6 will ensure the families of wage-earning workers who are injured or killed on the job will be compensated. It allows people to refuse unsafe work, and it will phase in protections similar to those in other provinces after robust consultation. Our government also passed Bill 7. We firmly believe in equality and respect for all Albertans, and that's why we passed the Alberta Human Rights Amendment Act. The bill empowers the trans and gender variant community by adding gender identity and gender expression as prohibitive grounds of discrimination into the Human Rights Act. We passed Bill 8, the Public Education Collective Bargaining Act. We introduced this bill, which includes a new model for future collective agreements, because we want to improve the way we negotiate on issues that are relevant to all school boards, to teachers, and most importantly, to the families and the kids who are in these schools. We listened to the concerns of school boards and amended this bill to ensure that boards will be at the table during every part of the negotiation process.